The man had been abroad for 6 months, finally curing his infertility. He couldn't wait to share the joyful news with his wife, but unexpectedly, he was shocked to find his wife standing before him, 8 months pregnant. At that moment, the wife's young assistant, who was the father, offered to take her for a prenatal checkup. When the woman turned around, she was stunned to see her husband, who was supposed to be abroad. Her first reaction was to shield the assistant behind her. Faced with her husband's questioning, the woman shamelessly explained her actions. She claimed that since the assistant had given his first time to her, she had to give him a child as a keepsake, even if she couldn't offer him a formal status. The woman then used their 10-year relationship as leverage, hoping the man would not trouble the assistant. The woman thought the matter was perfectly resolved. Unexpectedly, the heartbroken man silently turned and walked away. He ignored his wife's calls and left without looking back. Completely disillusioned, the man immediately called the doctor to cancel the IVF surgery. That night, he proposed a divorce. The woman thought he was being unreasonable over such a small matter. She angrily tore the divorce papers to pieces, stating that the child in her belly needed a father. She then left to find the assistant, leaving the deeply hurt man behind. He burned the hospital reports and immediately called the Chin family's eldest daughter, who had pursued him for 10 years. He accepted her pursuit and arranged to marry her in 3 days. Afterward, the man threw their wedding ring into the sink and tossed their photos into the trash. At the office, he was surprised by his wife, who had come to apologize, but her apology was not accepted, which angered her mother. The mother-in-law insulted him, accusing him of being malicious. At that moment, the assistant arrived, holding new wedding rings he claimed the woman had left on his bedside table. He then pretended to be in distress, kneeling before the man. The woman was shocked and rushed to his side, accusing her husband of bullying him. The mother-in-law then pushed the man to the ground. The woman left with the assistant, ignoring her injured husband. The next day, the man found the assistant had moved into their home. He watched as his wife, who had never done chores, cooked for the assistant. Anxious to serve him, she hastily signed a project document from her husband, unaware that this signature would bring her a lifetime of regret.